Just a quick intro to the long format 17-minute interview that I just did. Alberta separation and Danielle Smith's address to Albertans. Just a few key points here that I do discuss in the long format. Want you to be sure to tune into that. Contributions to Confederation, $500 billion. Alberta has donated, and that doesn't even address the lost opportunity costs like Northern Gateway, Eastern Pipeline, Tech Frontier mining. So, Confederation has been a very expensive proposition for Alberta. She is federalist. She's made it very clear that she will work for a sovereign Alberta within a united Canada, but she does not support separation. As the premier, I can probably understand a little bit of that position, but the reality is that's been tried. She is somehow trying to convince Albertans that this time is different, that what Stephen Harper and Brian Mulroney and Preston Manning and all the people who've come before her who have tried to reform Canada, somehow they got it wrong. This time is different. It is not different, everybody. It is exactly the same. Nothing has changed. She talks about, the last decade. Yeah, the last decade has been worse, but this is a 120-year-old problem. She's creating false hope that things can be fixed. It can't be fixed. Canada is not broken. Indeed, according to Central Canada, it is working exactly as it was designed to, and that is to bolster the coffers and redistribute the wealth from the west to the east, Central Canada, namely Quebec and Ontario. She's talked about a new panel that we need to engage Albertans. Well, we just did this. This is a complete and total waste of money and time and resources. This is just about giving the separation movement something to cling on to and have. It's a distraction. That's exactly what it is. Nothing more than a distraction. We've already said we want our own pension. We want our own police force. We wanted to collect our own taxes. We wanted to end equalization. We've had referendum even on the equalization question. And guess what's happened? Absolutely nothing. How about you work on that, Danielle? We don't need to have another panel. We don't need to waste more taxpayer money or time or resources. We just need to get on with what you've been already given. And of course, there is no desire or interest on her part to do that. She also talked about Mark Carney and how somehow, again, this is different. Mark Carney is just Justin Trudeau, a higher, more educated, better spoken, better qualified, smarter individual who is actually going to take us down the path that much faster and in a way that will just attract more people, right? So there's some of the quick little, 2-3 minute highlights on yesterday's address. And there is a 17-minute that goes into far more detail and far more facts that will actually show you and prove to you that Alberta cannot stay within Confederation. It is time to leave. It is a broken system. We have no electoral weight here to make any influence. So please check that out, and may you all have a great day.